Beautiful.
Thank
I don't
you
know if we
so
caught the whole
much.
thing because I think I hit record.
Yeah, I was just, doing my vocal warm-ups for the podcast. I do it every episode for at least 15 minutes.
Oh, I had no idea of this.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I know. I'm kidding too.
Oh.
I'm playing off of your joke.
I know. I literally was like, what?
I'm like,
You're with me.
Unique New York.
Yeah. We're like Ryan and Sharpay.
Yeah.
Do you know who they are?
I know they're from High School Musical,
Okay.
but like couldn't tell you their relationship. I'm assuming they're dating. Brother and sister?
Yeah.
Same thing.
But like dating vibes. Like it's a weird.
Wait, they're brother and sister?
Yeah.
And have dating vibes.
Yeah. But I guess like it takes place in Utah. So,
I mean, yeah.
well, it's filmed in Utah. So I guess maybe
Does it take place in Los Angeles?
I
Do you know?
honestly don't even remember. I think it's California.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they're like, we're in Utah or like Arizona. I know a lot of it's filmed in Arizona too. I literally don't know.
Maybe they just don't say. It's one of those. Okay, well, we have to talk about your nails because I got here and I was like, I'll save it for the pod. Because I know we talked about it last week.
If you can see, like, I'm so sorry for being perfect.
It is so crazy. I mean, it's so cute. How long did that take?
It was a traumatic, tumultuous experience. Like, I truly was like, never again. But like, I'll
Really?
definitely do it again. But so me and Caro and another one of our friends, we went to the nail salon that they go to. So our other friend Laura made the appointment.
Okay.
And she was like, what do you guys need done? And I was like, I need
So much.
acrylic fill. Like I have acrylics and then I want to do nail art. So like that was what I thought was relayed to the salon. However, when we got there, they were like, we don't do that. We don't do acrylic. And they were like, we only do extensions, Gel X.
Oh, I've done
I guess
that.
is what it's called.
I've done that.
So weird. But so then I was like, okay, well, I drove to Silver Lake and like I've had these acrylics on for probably like the better part of a year at this point.
Yeah,
so I was
it's
like,
like a
okay,
part of your
whatever. Just
body.
fucking take them off.
They just had to take them off. I guess
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is like fine because honestly, like the nails underneath were grown out and I was like,
It was
getting
time.
sickened
Okay,
by
maybe
the
it was
thought.
time.
Yeah. But then the lady who was doing
Sickened.
my nails truly was like, I don't feel pain, so she doesn't feel pain. But she, like, when you get like a hangnail or something and then the next day it like feels like it's infected or like, and
Yes,
it,
it's like red.
pulsates?
Yes, it's like red and sensitive.
All of my nails right now.
What?
Because she literally was just like ripping them off my fucking finger. So I feel like they were like so sensitive. And then they have to glue these nails on. Like I truly was like, and then when she was I don't know what any of the tools are called, but
Yeah,
the
I
one that
don't
like
either.
smooths the surface, she was
little,
like
like,
going around my
thing?
cuticles. Like you can probably see like all of them bled. I feel like she was.
They were bleeding while you were getting them done.
Yeah, like it like nicked the part of my cuticle bed. And
Oh my
like,
God, I
Like
would
even
be
still, there's like,
freaking
so I
out.
came home and was just like putting on like Neosporin. Because I saw an article like forever ago about a woman who went to a nail salon and then got like a staph infection or something. And I was like, that's going to be me.
Yeah, I think that's usually pedicures because your foot goes into that big jug of water and it can infect your it might. I mean, I'm sure it could happen to your hands too, but I'm always
can't.
so aware. No, it
No,
really
I
can't. No, you're definitely right. It will never happen to you. But yeah, that's a big thing with pedicures.
Yeah. So,
But
it's this finger specifically, like you can see how red it is on the side.
yeah,
Like it's just throbbing. So
they look amazing. So
truly,
pain,
that's all that
pain is
matters.
beauty, I guess.
But
It's
of
true.
course, like all day, I woke up and I was like, "Fuck, it still hurts." Like this one specific, and then I was like, "Oh
you're,
my
like,
god,
worried.
I'm gonna have to get like my fucking finger amputated. I'm not gonna make it to Coachella."
Not Coachella.
Like that's literally my worry right now.
It's fine. It's just sensitive. They pricked at your finger.
Totally, I just
It'll-
need to put it in like a little ice bath.
Yeah, we could go to CVS and get you like a little finger cast if you want to be real dramatic.
I don't think I need that.
Okay. Well,
But,
wait. So how long did it take? Like from the moment you got there to the moment you left?
3 hours.
Wow.
But only because doing the whole nail thing took like 30 to 40 minutes. Like if I had not had to do that. And then the lady who was doing my nails like forgot that she had another nail appointment like during my time. And I'm like, you shouldn't have taken this project on.
I know. Oh my
Also,
God.
if you're not watching, like every nail is just like a swirly, whirly, like
We'll post a picture.
Okay.
We'll put it in the. Oh wait, but
They're
you're
not-
listening.
yeah.
Just kidding, guys.
there's
I'm
like
an idiot.
flowers. And then I did a little grave on
Oh,
this
that's
finger.
so cute. Did you have like an inspo pic? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I was like, let's just go for it because my outfits, like, as you can see over there, like aren't super bright, but then I do have like the fun, like pink one. And then like I have that other pink outfit.
Wait, that bag over there, the black one. Obsessed.
Oh,
I don't think I've seen
the
that.
one with the little flowers.
Yes.
Yeah. You can borrow it. You can use it whenever.
Can I have it?
No, like literally, you can have it when I'm done with Coachella.
Really?
Yeah,
It's so cute. I feel like it really fits me.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll probably wear that with my like crochet. It's like a very like crochet vibe.
Cute.
Oh my God, my finger is fucking throbbing.
Yeah, it's weird that it gets like hot. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's hot.
Do you remember?
It's just this one right now though, so I feel like it's like fine.
Yeah, it was just picked at, and it was probably just a nightmare. So were you anxious to be like asking for nail art, or was that part fine?
Because okay, so Caro goes there all the time, and it's a very nail art specific place. So
good.
I felt better also because we were all sitting next to each other, and they were all asking for nail art too. Mine was absolutely the most obnoxious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just because it's like so intricate. I mean, like
it's crazy that they can do that though.
I
like,
can't
what
even
do you
color
need?
in the lines of a coloring
Seriously.
book, like let alone do this. And so like the lady who was doing my nails probably did like one line on each nail, and then she's like, sorry, I gotta go. Like help this other person. So then the man who was doing one of my friend's nails wound up just like shifting over to me when he was done. And then he basically did like this whole thing. His name is Carson, and he was incredible.
Wow. Yeah, you have to be a literal artist.
And Laura's nails too are so fucking sick. They're like chrome.
What?
Yeah, let me show you. We can put a pic in too. But it's like just like the color of her nail and then like a silver chrome paint drop on the tips. It's really, really cool.
Isn't it? Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Ugh, I just like don't have the patience.
I mean,
I don't think I can't even get acrylics.
halfway through, I was like, no. And I started getting hungry.
Oh no, not the hunger.
And I had a dinner, like Emily, our friend Emily was coming over at 6, and then I had to text. They were like not even halfway done. And I was like, I'm going to be late.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to get home till like
Fuck.
7:15.
Fuck.
It was, and the whole place closed. Like I was literally sitting at the chair. She was like, excuse me, can I like have your credit card to cash you out? Oh
my God.
And we're like halfway through, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm such a piece of shit.
Oh
But like
my God.
not actually.
No. You went to your appointment. You're fine.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Gel X? I think I've gotten it like twice.
Oh my God, it's cool. But I'm just confused about what happens when they grow out. You just take it off?
I don't think I've had it long enough that I got it like quote unquote filled. So I'm not really sure, but I would assume they probably take it off and put it back on. Because they're kind of like glue on nails.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Which
they last really well.
And they're just perfect. Like whenever I
Yeah.
get acrylics, there's always like lumps and bumps.
Yeah.
And these are just like, you get what you get.
Yeah, there's a girl in Glendale who did mine like 2 times, and she's great. And yeah.
Really like them so far.
Yeah. I know. I think I was thinking about that a couple weeks ago. I was like, if I ever go back to long nails, I'll do Gel X because acrylic is just like too much.
Yeah, no. It was weird though, because I hadn't had my nails short in such a long time. So when they like took my acrylics off, I was like, no, I can't even look. It's just like you have like ugly stubby fingers, and I just absolutely couldn't even look at it.
Yeah.
I was like, I look like a troll.
That's so funny. I'm the opposite. I like can't function when they're long now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just like.
But
hitting
yours
everything.
are like a good length. Like mine,
Yeah,
you know,
they're not like super short, but
and mine weren't painted either, so I'm sure that doesn't
yeah, that doesn't help. It's just like bare and ugly, just
Yeah.
like scratched up nails.
truly fucked up. Like acrylics fuck up your nails.
Dang.
But I'm sure
Well,
these
it's
do
worth
too.
it. And you got Gel X, which is good. It'll definitely last through the second weekend of Coachella. Not that acrylic wouldn't, but I just would assume that it would break
Always
easier.
the hope of breaking.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
It's really fun. My first nail art, I did it, and
Wasn't too traumatizing.
I mean, it was pretty traumatizing. The fact that my fingers like still hurt today. But I guess it's
Yeah.
been less than 24 hours, but still, like, I mean, you can see the red.
Yeah.
It's-
Touch. You're just brutal to your fingers. Were they all like that? All the other girls? Or did you not
No,
really
because I was
notice?
the only one with acrylic.
Right. But weren't they like doing little manicures around their cuticles and stuff?
Yeah, they were like gentle. I mean, but this was like before the cuticles. Like this was like,
for the acrylics.
and then of course my nails were like shot to shit after she fucking scraped. So she put like a fake nail under my
Yeah.
acrylics, and she did that for every single one. Didn't like try to shave them
it.
down or like put them in acetone or anything. Like
Isn't that bad for your
straight up.
nails?
Yeah. So then the
think you're
second they came
supposed to-
off, like half of my nail just like comes off with like
what?
you know, like the tops of your
the
nails.
extra- yeah.
And then she starts doing the like filing thing, like this that round brush. And I'm like, there's nothing left to file.
Oh,
like I can feel it
God.
on my skin.
Okay, that sounds like a nightmare.
It was truly traumatizing.
and then like adding in being hungry, I just don't think that would be the move.
yeah, that kicked in like an hour and a half into the time. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
oh boy, time to get out of here.
Just finish. Well,
and it
they're
was
very
funny
cute.
too because like every person from the salon kept coming over, like looking at the inspo pic. I didn't know what they were definitely talking about the nails because they would like look at it and then laugh.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you get, I want to know what the
This
tea
dumb
is.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like I always assume.
Literally. They were like laughing. And I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I saw a Reddit post one time and it was like, those who work at nail salons, like, do you really talk about us as much as we think you are?
Yeah.
And most of the responses were like, no, like hardly ever, probably.
Oh my God.
So,
I would.
I know, like
I would
it's
be the
so
person
easy.
that would be like
but then
constantly talking shit.
What if
They speak the language.
yeah, like I randomly knew Vietnamese or
Yeah.
something? Like that would be insane. I wish I did so I could like
I know.
bitch, I know talking about me, even though they probably are.
Well, I've told you before about when I'm getting pedicures. I have a cheeseburger tattoo on my foot. And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
also have on the bottom of my foot a very, very old tattoo that just looks kind of like dirt now.
Yeah.
And I would say like most nail salons here, like everyone is Vietnamese who works there. And I'll always hear them. They'll be like talking in Vietnamese and then they just say cheeseburger.
That's cute.
And I'm like, okay, well.
Cheeseburger. It's like very Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, clearly you're talking about my
Hilarious.
cheeseburger tattoo. And then like sometimes when they're scrubbing the bottom of my foot, they'll like start laughing and then be like, is this just, I thought this was dirt. I was like, no, it's a tattoo.
Oh, that's like, what if you were sensitive to that?
I know.
What if you loved the tattoo?
Oh, well, I don't.
I know, but like, what if?
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
That's funny.
But to be fair, it like is fully like not words anymore. So
Yeah.
I would probably think the same.
Yeah. That's fine. I don't even know if I could read it out at this point.
No.
Probably not. Well, I'd like to give an update. I went to the eye doctor.
Oh, yes.
We had comments on our last video that were like, please get it checked. I saw one girl. I don't know if you read the comments on our last.
No, I don't.
Someone was like, please get it checked. My dad had a growth on his brain and they caught it from the eye exam. So of course I Googled, I was like, brain tumor eye exam, and they can detect brain tumors through eye exams. Like not all brain tumors, I'm sure, but ones that like push on your optic nerve or like things that are around your eyes that affect your vision. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really have to get it checked. Because like literally also somebody commented, and I just want to like clear this. They were like, I've had a brain tumor, like please don't make light of it. And I just want to say like I don't know how I came off talking about it, but I like genuinely was afraid of that.
Yeah.
Like it's one of my fears. And I'm also very sorry that you've had one that's like very traumatic. And I would never like try to make fun of that.
No,
I don't
like
know.
also the amount of times that I've gone to the doctor because I have like super bad migraines, like genuinely thinking I have a brain tumor.
Yeah, it's just like a hypochondria
I've done like
thing.
all of the brain tumor tests.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they have like...
She was like, yeah, they can do this thing. Like one time I had a migraine for like 2 fucking weeks. It was really, really bad. And I was
You're like something's
fully
wrong
convinced. Yeah. And my doctor, she went through this like series of tests that they will test people on. They're just like, okay, do this, like close your eyes and do this and like touch your finger to your nose. And if like most people who have brain tumors or like growing ones will like go like crazy places. So it was like a bunch of stuff like that, like mobility
so
stuff.
interesting.
I did like walking ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
so
I'll
if
do
you
that
can do like
later.
that, do it right now.
okay.
You have to close your eyes. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, I'm good.
I do.
You're my doctor.
No, like I
You're
literally
good.
do it all the time. Like if I have a headache, I'm like, okay.
No, I always do the stroke one. And like, I don't know.
What's the
I don't know if
stroke
we're
one?
coming off like we're joking, but like I'm dead serious. Like
No,
I'm
yeah.
always afraid of. So if you are suspecting a stroke in a patient, you have them do a couple tests. And one of them is to put both of their arms straight in front of them. And usually, because a stroke will usually affect one side of your body. So like one arm will be lower.
Like if you're just holding it up.
Yeah, so that there's a smile test. So if you just smile, one side might be droopy. And then I think there's like 1 or 2 more. I don't really remember. There's like pupils. I think if one of them is bigger, that could be an indication of a
I do
stroke
that
or something.
all the time.
Yeah, like shine a light on your eyes.
Yeah, I'll do this in the bathroom. I'll close my eyes.
And then open them really fast. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I do this too. It's so
Not for
scary.
a stroke, just like,
Yeah.
because I'm like, do I have meningitis?
No, like anything. It's just like a terrible hypochondria thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, my suspicions were correct. My right eye is not that bad, but like it has its moment where it's kind of blurry. Like my prescription on my right eye is 0.25.
I don't know what that means.
So I want to say the lowest at like a Walgreens is like 1.00. So mine's like really small.
What?
Like the higher the number is, the bigger your astigmatism.
Got it.
So if it was like 2.5, I feel like that's a pretty big, like astigmatism or whatever they call it. So mine's like 0.25. So that's a little bit. And then my left eye has like a tiny one. I know. You had glasses, right? Or you had
I have them.
Yeah,
but I only needed to like wear them when I was using the computer, and I don't because they like made me feel weird.
It's weird because when I put them on, I'm like, I see everything feels.
You got them.
Yeah. I got them the same day.
Oh, nice.
It was like very quick, but like, it's weird. She's like, you don't have to wear them all the time. She was like, if you're watching a movie, like because you're focusing a little bit further away,
okay,
maybe wear it then, or like driving at night. It's so weird though, because my brain is like, but I don't have any issues driving at. Like I see everything perfectly. At least I think I do.
But then you were saying,
me swerving everywhere.
Yeah. But you said that when they like made your vision like clear.
Yeah. So that one machine where it's like over your eyes and it's like this huge thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called at all, but it's basically they like can close one of them, close the other. And then when she made it like perfect vision for me, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they like adjust it to, if you've never been to the eye doctor, they like adjust it to what looks better for you.
Yeah.
They're like, is this better or worse? And I literally, when they were doing that to me, I was like, I don't know.
No, same though, like 1 or 2, 2 or 3, that thing. Yeah. No, I know. I kept being like, can you do it again? Yeah. Like I can't tell. So like half of it was obvious and the other half was like, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
But it was definitely interesting. It's funny because that chart that like everyone expects to do
easy, whatever,
is like not even a part of it.
No. Did you do like multiple things?
Yeah, I did. I want to say like 3 or 4 machines with like, I don't know if they're like an assistant or something. And then I did something with the doctor.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I did.
It was so weird. Like the photos they take of each eye.
Oh, yeah, you can like see into the eye.
Yeah, I literally looked at the x-ray and I was like, okay, interesting. And then once I was waiting for the doctor, I was like Googling like normal eye x-rays. I was like, okay, I hope mine's normal. And it was.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, all of that was so
and like
cool,
the puff in your eye. I was like,
oh
hello?
My God, weird,
hello?
right?
Please warn me next time. Yes. I mean, she did, but like wasn't expecting it to be like that.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
I just remember I was like, I did a bunch of machines and they were so cool.
Yeah,
and
I remember it was fun.
Yeah,
it was literally fun.
I was like because it was the first time I'd ever gone and the only time I've ever gone.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my God, these are so fun. I was just like in a room with all these different machines and the girl was like, okay.
Yeah. She's like, okay, you're weird. But it was so crazy. I was like walking out and like I kept saying out loud, I kept like closing my left eye because my right eye is a little bit more blurry and I kept putting them over my face and out loud I'd just be walking to Mark and I was like, this is so crazy. So I'm like, I could just see out of this eye like perfectly. Like that's fucked up.
Eyes are so weird.
I know.
It's crazy too that like what? Like people just have different vision.
Yeah. And like I even asked I don't want to call her an assistant. I don't know what she was, but she wasn't the doctor. She was someone who like maybe I don't know.
It's probably like a OA, an ophthalmologist assistant, like a PA, possibly. Like a physician assistant.
Yeah.
So still an assistant.
And I asked her, I was like, I like started doing the test. I was like, is it normal for one eye to be blurry? I just wanted her to say yes or no. And she's like, oh yeah, it's like very normal. She's like, I have that.
Oh,
and I was like, okay, then I guess.
You're like, okay, I don't need the exam.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to
go. See you later. Have a nice life.
Yeah.
Where did you go? LensCrafters?
Yes.
Shout out LensCrafters.
Yeah, they were very nice there.
They'll be the sponsor of today's podcast episode since we don't have any.
Yeah, I wish. I will shout you out, but you got to pay us first.
Yeah.
I guess I did just shout them out.
Free promo.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, so I'm a new woman.
What do your glasses look like? You didn't even show me.
I know. I'll have a picture. I'll show you.
Oh, let me see.
I was going to bring them and then I forgot. They're like a light, they're almost like clear rims, but they're like a light pink clear rim.
It's literally my glasses.
Really? What brand are they?
Let me show you.
What if they're the same one? I'll puke.
That is so funny.
She's getting her glasses.
They're the same. The brand? I have no fucking idea.
Let me see. Oh no, mine are like a
more pinker?
hot, like a more pink. Not hot pink. I don't know why I was about to say hot pink.
Oh, these are so funny. I wonder if I can even like see out of them.
What are you talking to?
Oh yeah. Putting on glasses is so weird.
I know because it becomes really magnified for a second.
Yeah, no.
Like, those are cute.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna puke.
I like them because they match your hair, kind of.
Like, I feel weird.
Really? Can I try them on? What if... Is it one eye you said too?
Oh, I have no idea. I literally just...
I'm like trying to put them on with this. Weird, I don't see a difference.
Well, it's because our eyes are different.
No, I don't, like... There's no difference from regular to this to me, I don't think.
Oh.
Maybe there is. We have the same prescription.
Yeah, mine is like... I think mine is like up close stuff. Yeah. Because when I look away, it's blurry as fuck.
Yeah.
But when I'm like this, it's fine. Because these ones are mostly for like the computer.
Okay. So you have like a blue light on it too. Do you know?
could not tell you. I've had these for like 4 years and I don't think I've ever worn them.
Oh, wow.
Well, because I literally went because I was having the migraine.
Yeah.
So my doctor then was like, okay, go to the eye doctor. So then I went to the eye doctor, like told him what was going on. And it just happens to me like a lot when I look at the computer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do get bad migraines. Maybe that would help you.
I know.
If you just wore them.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's like I want to wear them because everything looks so much better, but I'm also like, I don't want to wear them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now my eyes feel weird.
Yeah, it's a weird adjustment. I wore them for like a couple hours. I was like reading the other day. And then when I took them off, I was like, whoa, I almost felt cross-eyed or something.
Yeah, no, that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
I had them on for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Not even.
It's a crazy experience.
I don't know.
I know. It's very weird.
I also have like a weird thing about, like, I love sunglasses, but I cannot wear them for, like, I'd rather not wear sunglasses. I just like don't like feeling stuff on my face.
Oh, that's how Nolan is.
Yeah.
But his thing is like he doesn't like it blocking his peripheral
Maybe
vision.
that's what it is for
but
me
I've like
too.
never noticed that.
I just like seeing the world clearly.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should wear glasses.
No, I can see it clearly.
Okay.
I literally think the doctor was like, you don't need them, but like you have a small astigmatism.
Oh, that's funny. And you just got them.
And I was like, well, maybe it'd help me.
yeah.
And then I never wore them and paid like hundreds and hundreds of dollars for these fucking glasses.
At least you have them.
I know, because I was like, well, if I ever get a migraine again, I'll just pop these on. Like that's me solving it, which is like the dumbest train of thought. Yeah.
I really want to know what your prescription is. Maybe you can find it after.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe they emailed me, but I have no idea.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Well, did you do anything else this weekend?
Honestly, not really.
I was like, this household was truly like a mom and a dad, like just tearing apart everything and organizing.
Oh,
and
from
like,
cleaning and stuff?
Yeah, like TJ cleaned the whole backyard. I had a very productive weekend.
Oh, good.
And somehow managed to watch so much TV as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Netflix one?
The Ultimatum?
Did you watch it?
Absolutely.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Are you like done with it?
Yes.
Oh, I was going to be like, we should watch it after, but like.
Oh, girly pop.
Is it worth it?
It is the most insane show I have ever seen in my entire fucking life.
But worth it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
No, and of course they did that stupid thing where you have to wait until Wednesday to watch the like finale episode.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say because I went to it yesterday and it was like new episodes weekly and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I thought they were gonna do like one each week, but there's like all of them out by now, right?
Yeah, and then I think it's just
I'm glad I waited then.
The finale and then like the reunions.
That's coming up.
Yeah, but honestly, I'm fine with like waiting for stuff like that. I'm just like whatever. It was like annoying, but like
I'm not.
I know.
I'm not fine with it.
Do you know like the whole premise?
I think so. I mean, I watched like 30 minutes of the first episode and then I had to go do something and I just like didn't.
Okay, but for those not...
I'm still kind of confused though.
Okay, so this is a show. It's called The Ultimatum. And what happens is there are probably like 5 or 6 or 7 couples. Mm-hmm. There's a handful of couples.
I know, it's like 4 to 7. Like, I don't know.
And basically all of the couples, one person in the relationship gave their partner an ultimatum of like, you have to propose to me. And the craziest part is like they're all like 22 to like 25.
Yes. When I saw the beginning, I was like, this person's 24 and like having this issue.
And they've only been dating. I think like the longest relationship's like 2.5 years.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy
like,
to me.
Truly, one of them is like 1.5 years. And they're like, why haven't you proposed to me yet? And I'm like, bitch, like, what?
Some people just like know what they want. They're like, I need to get engaged.
Totally. I feel like that's such an archaic thing though. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, well, like, back in the olden days, like you'd literally be with a person for like 1 year and then it's like, okay, time to start a life, time to start your family, time to go to, because like it would be like when the men were breadwinners and women stayed at home and they like need to have kids and like do all of that stuff. And it's like, well, after 1 year, if he's not proposing, like something's wrong. And like, even when I was in high school, I feel like 1.5 years was like, oh, when do you think he's going to propose?
No, literally.
And like, now I'm like,
so it's like so long.
Horrified to think about that. Like that's way too soon.
It's too soon. I'm like, I genuinely feel like you don't really fully know someone until you've been together like quite a few years. In my opinion,
like 2+ years, anything below, like if you're getting married,
I mean,
that's scary.
Yeah. The thing is like, it's the same producers as Love is Blind, I'm assuming, because it's very similar.
Oh yeah, wait, let me finish telling you.
Oh yeah, sorry, okay.
So so then they go in and then basically they're like, okay, first episode, everyone go and date all of the people who are here.
So it's only the people that are there they can date.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they like brought in more people or something.
So they're like, okay, go date all of these people who also don't want to be in their relationships or have given an ultimatum to their partner. And so they do that. I think it's like 3 or 4 days. And then they're like, okay, after these amount of days, you then pick a new person to live with for 3 weeks who you've connected with the most.
Oh my God. Okay.
So then they do that for 3 weeks and then they reconvene and then they make them go live with their partner again.
Oh,
for
so
3
it's
weeks.
like, which one?
Yes. When they did that, I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Like, what like, more could they do?
Like, truly, it's one of those shows where it's like, just when you think things can't get worse. Like, all these people are fucking insane.
Really? Oh,
they're
thank God.
literally insane. Like, I was sitting there watching it, just like, how do you continue to find these people?
I know. Like, because like,
how?
Like, Love is Blind is interesting, and like, I don't think it's that, I mean, I think it's crazy, I would never do it, but it makes sense, and it's like, oh, an interesting experiment to see if it would work. But like, this is like another level of like, are you gonna leave with this person you've been dating for 2 years or one, like, or someone else? It doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm like, how did they even think of this show? Because that's so fucked up.
I know. It's also, oh God, no, like, all the love to Nick and Vanessa Lachey, but like, I cannot stand them as hosts because they're always like, Vanessa's always like, yeah, like, you know, Nick was in a very like public relationship. I'm like, bitch, these are just like normal people from Austin, Texas.
Literally,
like, they cannot relate to what you are saying.
Your husband was not married to Jessica Simpson.
Yeah, like, it's just so weird.
Yeah.
I really just don't like them as hosts of either show.
Yeah, well, luckily on Love is Blind, they're like barely on it.
I know.
So I don't know if they're on this one a lot.
No, they're not like on this one a lot. They are. It's the same as like Love is Blind. Whenever they do like the big group meetings, they're like the hosts of it. But I'm like,
interesting.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't wait to watch it.
It's really good.
I'm so excited. Have you watched like the last? Is there like one last episode where they like choose or something? Or is it kind of as it goes?
I think the finale.
Okay.
Wait, they choose what?
Like choose who they're gonna leave with? Or?
No, that's the finale.
Okay, so that's like one episode where it's like, here's the result.
So like the end episode I watched is like, okay, they like lived with their partners for 3 weeks and they're like trying to figure out what they want to do. And then the next episode is what they do.
I feel like that one might be out because I was like trying to see how many episodes there were. And I think the last one was called like The Ultimatum Decisions or something like that.
I thought it came out on Wednesday.
I could be wrong. But I was like, because I was just like, how many episodes are out? And I was like, wait, are they all out now? Did it just come out? I don't even know.
I was just like doing stuff around the house and then it just like went to the next episode.
Oh God.
Or it went to like a different show.
Oh,
like ended. And I was like, God damn it.
Sad. Well, I'm very excited to watch it.
It's really fucking good.
Did you watch the Hillsong documentary yet?
No.
Okay, that one was pretty good. We watched it like a couple weeks ago, actually. It's like good, but it's not like, holy shit.
It's crazy. I haven't seen a single person mention
Neither have I. And I don't think I ever saw like a promo. It's probably
because of what it's on like Discovery.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. It's on such a random platform, but like I feel like it's kind of Netflix worthy. Like it's pretty interesting.
I think it's just weird that they put it on there.
I know,
where, like,
I agree.
No one will watch it.
Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
Maybe no one
or like Hulu at least.
I wonder.
Yeah, because
Justin Bieber paid off Netflix and Hulu.
He's like in the documentary, not like talking, but he was a big part of it. So it's like pretty crazy. And I knew nothing about it. That's why I was like, what?
Those kind of churches are real fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was like driving by Mosaic and I was like,
is that, so are they, I don't know, are they a part of it or they're just like another super church?
It's
Okay. Yeah, that's so funny because I remember when I was in like high school, a lot of my friends were like a part of their church's band or whatever. And so like I would go with them sometimes just to like see what it was like. And I was so used to Catholic like funerals and I never really went to church, maybe like midnight mass a couple times with my cousins, but I was like, whoa, this is so cool. It's like like relevant music. Like this is way better than anything else. And that's like part of the thing. Like Hillsong had a whole has won Grammys because their songs are so Coldplay vibes and that's like a part of the
they're
lore.
Like, it's like worship.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. Like the last Lainey album was like very like worshipy to me because I think one of the guys, I'm pretty sure Paul used to be like a
oh yes,
whatever it's called.
I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I want to say like priest, but like obviously not a priest.
Like a preacher, but like not like something like that. Like he was in they're all like very religious. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then I think Jake and the band would go to Hillsong.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
And they're not their like most recent album, but the one before.
I Still Talk to Jesus, or I don't know if that's the name of the album, but
very worshipy. Like I was like, they could play this. Like the song "You," literally listening to it, I'm like,
They played at Hillsong.
They could. Like, they could truly win a Grammy for like a worship album.
Crazy.
I know. But like, honestly, it's smart. I feel like there's so much money in that shit now.
Yeah. It's crazy. You'll have to watch it.
Mega churches are wild.
Yeah. Anything else good you watched?
Oh yeah, Severance.
I saw everyone talking about the finale, but I haven't seen it.
Oh my God,
what is that show about?
Okay, so basically it's about this company that they have like very protected information. So they make people sever their brain. So it's like when they go to work, they don't know what their outside life is like.
Oh my God. I literally thought going to be like, it's about a company who like had horrible severance packages.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Severed their brain.
So their brain's basically like severed in half. Like one side's work, one side's personal. So once they leave the office, they don't remember anything that happened inside. And then when they go into the office, they don't know what their life is like outside of work. So like they literally can't, and they have like all these rules, and it's just, you can get why it would like become creepy.
Yes.
It's basically like they start questioning what's happening at the company because like they don't even know what they do at work. They're just like, oh, we do all this like weird stuff, but like we don't even know what it's for.
Okay.
And like they're not allowed to talk to other departments. So it's like this whole like mysterious thriller.
Oh,
it's really good. And Adam Scott's in it. So
I love him.
He's really good.
What is it on Netflix?
No, Apple TV Plus, baby.
Okay.
Making the best shows in the industry.
They really do. They really come through with those shows.
Apple TV Plus. I don't even know what you call it. Apple Plus? Apple TV?
I just call it Apple TV, but like I still don't know the fucking difference between the actual thing you put on your TV and the app. I mean, I know the difference. I don't know what the titles are.
Yeah. We have had a whole discussion about this for like 10 minutes on a previous podcast, like literally, and I still don't know to this day.
I know.
But like they pump out the best shit.
Yeah.
Truly a stan.
Okay. Well, I have that, so maybe I can watch it. I do need another good show.
It's really good. We have like 2 episodes left, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you haven't got to the finale where everyone was like freaking out about.
I know.
Oh my God, how exciting.
I'm very excited. But then I'm like, oh, then what do we do? Then what do we watch?
I know. Well, okay, so I'm reading this book right now called, it's so funny. I keep reading these like nonfiction. Wait, why did you sigh? Are you annoyed?
Is it about Ebola?
No, but I was going to say.
Ebola book?
Nolan just laughs because like, the other day I came downstairs and I was like, do you know about like the radium poisonings of like the 1915? And he was like, what? He just laughed. And I'm like, I guess every time I start a new book, I'm like, because he's so knowledgeable about history. So I like assume he like knows.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking interesting. It's called The Radium Girls. And there's a movie about it. It's like, I want to watch the movie after because I'm just like, hello.
Yeah.
And there are basically these big companies that would hire girls to paint little like watch dials during like World War I. So it was like 1917 to like, actually, I don't know how long it went, past the 30s, I'm assuming. And they'd be painting these dials with like a glowy substance that would like shimmer and glow, kind of like a glow stick, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't like actually seen it. I haven't like Googled what it looks like, but they would like wear their fun dresses that they're going to go out in at night to work because it would make their dresses glowy and pretty. And it was like a very like stature, like a status thing. Like you'd be like, oh my God, you look so cool. So the way they would paint them is they would stick the paintbrush in their mouth and use a substance and paint, stick it in their mouth. It was called like dip lip painting. And slowly but surely, all these girls started getting like their teeth were falling out, their jaw had to be removed, and their bones just stopped. It was like so crazy and so fucked up. And these girls started getting really sick, and so many people died. And I haven't finished it. I probably have like 100 pages left, but like the company was so fucked up. They were basically trying. So they ended up going to trial because they were trying to prove that they were dying of radium poisoning from the company. And the people in charge of the company were basically trying to hold off the trials so the girls would die and like nothing would happen. And because a lot of them would just die very quickly. And
oh my God,
it's just like so interesting.
Who invented radium? Marie Curie?
What? I don't know. Mercury?
Marie Curie.
No, I know. It sounds like Mercury.
I need to look that up because I know she invented something.
Invented
Marie
radium.
Curie. I feel like it was Marie.
I don't know.
She like discovered it. Marie Curie. Radioactivity.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that doesn't help explain to me.
Yeah. That's how they test them for radium poisoning, the radioactivity in their body. They'd have to do like these breath tests, or they literally dug up one of the girls from her grave and had to like
known for discovering radium.
Oh.
God, I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah, I would have no idea. That's crazy.
Marie, my girl.
How did you remember that?
I have like weird pockets of information.
Like from
in this
school you learned
noggin.
randomly?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You never learned about Marie Curie? You absolutely
I mean,
did.
probably, but I was like, I don't care. I'm hungry.
There was like a whole season on her. Science.
Yeah, so I'm not done with it, but I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
I want to know, like,
crazy.
I'm sure it got banned or like, I wonder if there's a cure for it now because obviously there wasn't then. I don't know.
Is there a cure for radium?
Poisoning? I don't know. Like, I don't even know where radium is now. Like, I don't know how you would come in contact with it.
Like X-rays? Or is that something else?
I have no idea. I don't think X-ray. It's like a luminous substance. It like glows.
Oh, got it. Yep.
So I'm like, is it in glow sticks? I'm sure it's not. Because like you literally put them in your mouth.
Also poisonous.
Yeah, something else.
Oh God.
Yeah, but the reason they found out the first time they really could nail that it was radium was they dug up one of the girls from her grave. She had been buried for months and they cremated.
Glowing.
Yeah, no, she was like stuff in the
God.
casket was like glowing still. So they're like, okay, obviously this is happening. But they cremated like one of her bones and could test the ashes, and it was like full of.
So did the company get fucked?
Not from that. It was like they still were like, you can't prove that it's from the plant. I don't know. It's like a whole thing.
This reminds me of a Seinfeld episode.
A Seinfeld episode
where
George's jaw gets removed.
He was dating this woman, and then they were set to be married. They got engaged, and then he was like, fuck, I don't want to be with her anymore. And then when she was sending out the
was it the letter
the wedding invitations, she was licking all of the like glue on the inside, and then she died.
Oh my God. I like remember it, but I don't remember it. So she actually died?
Yeah.
And was he like, thank God?
Yeah.
I remember that because I've always been like weary licking them to this day. To this day. Did they say why she died? Why she died from doing that?
I forget, but it was definitely just like a chemical
fluke?
that was in it. Yeah. Because she licked so many of them, and she just like slowly started getting sick, and they were like, what's wrong with you? And then she just died.
I mean, that can't be good for you thinking about that. Like, what are you licking?
Yeah. I'm sure they made it like much more safe than it used to be, but also now they do a lot of the like pull off ones, which like I had to lick one the other day, and it made me think of it too. So
I know,
it was, like,
every
fresh
time
on the brain.
I'm like, I don't even remember the episode. But I was like, I know something bad happened.
Yeah.
I know someone died.
Yeah. R.I.P. girly.
That's a funny episode.
George, what a menace.
Such a Larry David.
His mom on the show died a few weeks ago.
I saw that. Sad.
So sad. She lived a great life though. She was like 90 or something.
Yeah. It's so crazy. I feel like some people looked so much older back then. Like the Golden Girls. They all looked like they were in their like 80s and 90s when...
And they're like 50? Did you see the comparison of the Golden Girls to Sex and the City?
Yes.
And I was like...
I know.
What?
Nolan showed me this thing, and a lot of it is like so obvious, but like a lot of it has to do with hairstyle. Like when you put a different hairstyle on one of those ladies, it's like, oh, they look so different. Like,
but it's also like back then, if a woman wore what like the ladies in Sex and the City wore, they'd be like called a slut.
No, 100%.
So it's just like... thank God the times are changing.
Yeah, but all their hairs on Golden Girls were like old lady hair, like curlers. Like
I know, but that was like the style. Like even for like younger women. Ugh, atrocious.
I know.
Perms.
Should I get a perm?
Honestly, that would be really funny and fun. Okay, we can get right into this day in history now if you're done with the weekend. Did you watch anything else?
Probably, and I'm just not remembering. No, I don't think I did. I was like just heavy reading. Yeah. I was watching my book.
Love that. Okay. Well, this day in history, let's see what Carly knows.
Okay.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Yes. I watched it when I was young, but like couldn't tell you the plot now.
Okay. It's basically just like it's basically like Sex and the City. This woman just like has a diary, and she's like, you know what? I need to like take back my sexuality and blah, 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 blah. And then there's like all these like Bridget Jones's Baby and
I didn't know there were all these spinoffs. Okay.
Yeah. That's a classic.
What year?
2001.
Okay.
We're pretty young.
Yeah. 10.
And then
10.
I'm assuming you've seen this because you love the scaries. Disturbia.
No.
What?
Disturbia?
Disturbia?
Disturbia? Disturbia!
Wait.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I've seen the music video.
Wait, you've never seen
I don't think so.
The one with you have. The one with Shia LaBeouf?
Oh, wait. Where he's like a neighbor?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I've seen it then. I saw that in theaters, actually. Okay. I don't remember that being the name.
I literally was like, what? That one would have shocked me.
I don't really remember. I remember he has a neighbor and he's like very creepy.
He's not creepy.
Or
He's on
someone's
like
creepy.
house arrest, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yes, that's right.
So he's just like watching the neighbors. And then like it turns out that there's like all this crazy
Someone gets
shit
murdered
happening.
in the house, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
it's
like-
like sort of coming back to me.
Yeah, maybe you should do a rewatch. I will sit that one out, but like
I don't think I will.
and then the TV show Happy Endings. Did you ever watch that?
I watched that.
Me
I
too.
loved that show.
Me too. It is so
It
good.
was such a good. It's so hard to make a good sitcom.
I know. It was so feel good. The cast was so
yes.
fun and funny. And I feel like it was not really anyone like super noteworthy at the time.
Yeah, no.
So it's just like a bunch of random people. But
So
I'm pretty
good.
sure that it's on streaming services. So like if
It
you
is.
have
I've
not
seen
seen
it.
this, like absolutely watch it. It's such a like fun loving show.
Yeah, it's like a current Friends. Well, not like
Yeah.
super current now,
Yeah.
but like when we were, I don't know, how old were we? Like
2011. So high school.
okay, so 10 years ago, but still,
Yeah.
like it like compared to like that era of shows,
Totally,
like Friends
yeah.
era. It was so good.
Really cool. Especially like being younger at the time. I was like, oh my God, like this is what I have to look forward to.
I know. I was like, okay,
Especially from someone who like, sorry, don't cancel me. I didn't watch Friends. I've watched
okay.
it now.
You watched it.
I watched it as a grown adult.
and you liked it, right?
Yeah. It's just like easy, cute.
Yeah, it's so good. I've told you this. I don't know if I've told the podcast, but I was like so obsessed with it. I would read the scripts
Yes.
if it wasn't on TV.
Yeah.
I was like, loved it so much.
I love that. Okay. And then this one, I have never heard of this in my life, but it piqued my interest so much that I then watched a part of an episode of
Okay.
it. It was called Bet Your Baby, which
Okay.
was a game show
Sounds
on
interesting.
ABC.
A game show?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. That's why I was like, what? And I like loved game shows. Do you remember that show? It was called like Dog something. I forget what it was. And they had, I don't know, whatever. We're getting, of course.
Okay.
But basically it was a game show that I'll just read you the description.
Okay.
It featured families with toddlers who play to see how well they can guess their child's next move in order to win money toward their college fund. So like I read that
Oh.
description. It is like the most exploitative.
Exploitive sounds right, but now it doesn't sound like a word, so I don't know.
No, I was like thinking of saying the word in my brain and then I was like, that doesn't sound like a word.
Exploitive.
Okay, whatever.
It exposes
Exploits their kids.
Exploits
People are
the
just like
kids.
fully exploiting their kids to win
Okay.
money. Like not one child is this going to their
Wait, so like what's one of the bets?
Okay, so I went to YouTube, typed it in, and I watched like a 20-minute segment. So this couple comes on with their baby who stays in a room that has a bunch of toys in it. And then the woman and the husband who were in this situation, they were like, okay, your child is going to do this game. It's like a 2-year-old.
Okay.
And they're like, your kid's going to do this game. Who wants to go in and be like the parent that coaches the kid?
Mm-hmm.
So they sent in the husband, and then he didn't know what the challenge was even going to be. So then the host starts then explaining the game to the mom, and she's like, okay, you have to bet on whether or not your husband can get your toddler to stack all of these miscellaneous items that we have onto this like frisbee or something and get it to stay.
Okay.
And so she bet against her child. She was like, no, I don't think that the kid can do that.
Okay.
And so the whole game was spent of the mom being like, hoping her child will fail. She
like,
was
"No."
like, this literally, like the second that it collapsed, she was like, yes. And I was like, this is so fucking weird.
Oh my god, weird. Wait, so did the dad knew what was going on?
No.
Okay,
so he's
no.
like coaching the baby, like hoping that it'll put all the toys on correctly.
Right.
And he's like, okay, pick up more toys, go pick up more toys. And like this poor kid's like, what's going on?
Oh my god, wait, that's kind of fucked up. What year was that?
2011, I think. Let me look.
Okay, that's like later than I thought.
2013.
What?
I know. That's what I was like. I was graduated college and this fucking weird ass show. Like,
No, like it's giving Wife Swap vibes, like same era of show,
Yes.
but Wife Swap is so old.
yeah, but like relatively new.
Weird.
Isn't that so fucking
So
weird?
they would win money for the kids.
Alleged college.
Yeah,
fund.
allegedly,
When
but
they're
like
2
who
years
fucking
old.
knows?
Like a literal
Who
baby.
knows?
Like you have 18 years now to wait.
Interesting. I wonder, do you know, you don't have to look it up, but like did it say like the biggest amount they could win
No,
or
I didn't
okay.
investigate further.
That's fine.
But I was just like, what the
Interesting.
fuck is this?
Yeah, I have never heard of that.
It was very weird.
What was it called? Baby
Bet your baby.
Bet Your Baby.
Bet on your baby. Bet your baby.
I wonder how many
your baby.
seasons it was. half.
I feel like it originated in a different country because when I typed it into Google, it was a host who was not American and like speaking another language.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and that said season 3. So I feel like it was probably a show that was like big in other countries first, maybe.
Okay. Interesting.
But like, what a concept.
Never heard of it. Did you watch Wife Swap?
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked about it like in real life before.
Yeah. I mean, it was just like always on.
Yeah, it was just like something you just watched.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody watched it. That's
like,
all right.
I wonder if my dad would ever trade my mom. We're just like little kids.
What a fucking like fucked up thought of a TV show. I'm sure if it was on now, like the same episodes, it would be a lot of like sexism and just like very.
Oh my God, it would be nuts.
Very fucked up.
Well, because back then it would be like the wife does this, the husband does this, and then they'd like swap with a woman who's like liberal.
Yes.
And like, I'm the breadwinner.
Yeah, it would be like a Christian household and an atheist household, and they'd flip. It's like you know that affairs happen, but obviously it wasn't on the show. But like
do you think?
Yes, of course.
Oh my God,
100%. Not every couple, but I'm sure it happened
for them to do like a wife swap 20 years later.
I should look on Reddit. I bet that there's something on Reddit that's like people who have been on wife swap. Like what's the
if
tea?
they do like a sit down, they need to do like a 60-minute sit down episode.
Red table talk.
Yeah, where they're like, this is really what happened with Billy Bob.
Yeah.
When I went and stayed with his family.
Would love to know.
His guns just really turned me on, and I come from a home where that didn't exist.
Wasn't that clip that went viral? You know that lady who's like, I'm a Christian. I feel like that is from Wife Swap.
Really?
I don't know. I think so.
When you say it like that, it just reminds me of Tamra.
What did she say again? It's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to differentiate.
I know.
The two.
No, she's like screaming it.
My God.
I'm a Christian. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. I'll have to show you.
That is so funny. Oh, wife swap.
I know.
But yeah, if you're bored and like feel like going on a little tailspin today, like definitely watch an episode of Bet Your Baby.
Bet Your Baby. What an awful name.
No, I know. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I was like, are they bet? I mean, obviously they're not going to bet their baby, but like that's what it.
Yeah.
I guess that catches the audience for sure.
Yeah. Immediate curiosity. I had to go investigate.
Yeah, I love that.
And find out no critical information.
It's fine.
Like how much they won or if anyone ever did. Okay. Now for birthdays. Not much happening today. So sorry, but we have Mr. Thomas Jefferson.
Oh my God, happy birthday.
279 years old today.
Oh, he's looking good for that old age.
Great teeth. He was born in 1743.
It doesn't make sense.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like, I don't get it.
Like, that was a real time. 1743. Okay, anyway.
My-
Al Green.
What?
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say when...
My aunt was born in 1743.
No, but like my family and I would go to graveyards on Memorial Day to like put flowers down for
that's nice.
Yeah, like my dad's side of the family, not like just me and my parents. It'd be like his siblings and stuff.
Yeah.
And we would always try to find like the oldest grave, and there were some like 1600s.
Oh, girly. We got to go to fucking Salem.
Great. Oh God, yeah.
It's very cool there.
Probably so old.
Yeah.
I mean the graves.
Oh my God, it's wild. Went to a graveyard.
BC.
And I was like, oh my God. No.
BC 1.
No, I think there like literally was a BC.
How?
There's a dinosaur tomb.
Here lays Snarls.
Ashes.
Snarls.
Littlefoot. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah.
From Land Before Time.
Yes.
What was the fucking Triceratops' name? Sasha or something?
I don't fucking know.
What was her name?
I didn't really watch
Sasha
it. It was just
the
always
cat
on.
in Homeward Bound. What's the movie? Land Before Time. I feel like it starts with an S.
Was that a TV show? It was a TV show, right?
Well, it was movies first, I'm pretty sure. And then I think maybe.
Okay.
Oh, Sarah. Oh.
What a normal name. Littlefoot and then Sarah.
Ducky. Oh, Petrie.
Oh, Ducky, I remember.
Yeah, I love Ducky. She was like the Dory of the gang. Wow. And then Petrie.
Great show. Land Before Time. If you've never seen it. I like most of those I don't really remember either.
I don't know if I watched the show.
It was just like always on at my neighbor's house, and I was there all the time. I don't think I ever like sat down and watched it.
Oh, because they're buried in Salem. Like, wait, how did we get here?
Land Before Time.
I loved The Land Before Time. Like, I genuinely loved it. It was like one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Well, maybe we should watch
Littlefoot.
it. Add it to the movies I've never seen.
Like the fact that I remember the name Littlefoot.
No, literally.
Give me a break. What a cutie. Okay, and then it's also Al Green's birthday.
Okay.
How old do you think Al is?
I don't know. 70.
He's 76 today. Okay. So like good guess. And then Allison Williams.
Oh, she's from Girls, right?
Yeah.
32.
Oh.
Is she?
She's 34. Oh. No.
That's Were you surprised by that guess?
She was like younger. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, I thought she was like a little bit older, but 34 seems right.
I thought she was maybe a couple years older than
Actually, wait, I think I wrote it down wrong. I think she may be turning 35 today.
Oh, okay.
So sorry about that. But now we can just move swiftly into the celebrity news. First and foremost, I need to talk to you about Amanda, not skinny but not fat.
Yes.
Interviewing Kim Kardashian.
Are you excited to watch it?
Beyond excited.
I am too.
This is like full manifestation at its finest.
It's nuts.
This just proves that manifestation is real.
Literally.
Also, did she working hard.
Did she like put that out there at one point? I'm assuming.
Well, she just is like, you know, a person. So if you don't know who she is, she has an Instagram account that she just basically posts like celebrity gossip, news, etc. She's just like a less invasive Dumois.
Yeah, and not as like anonymous. It's just like
Like,
I go to her stories to see like what's going on in the zeitgeist.
And she talks to the camera. Like it's very just like it's your friend and you kind of like gossiping, but you don't get to talk back to her.
Yeah. Unless maybe she follows you or something.
Exactly. Yeah. I DM'd her one time and then she DM'd me back.
Yeah, that's happened to me, but
it was
I don't
about
think
the
she followed
dicks
me.
in Euphoria.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, they're prosthetic.
Oh.
And then she was like, all of them? And then I didn't even see it.
Oh.
And then like weeks later, I was like,
oh
no, I can't respond now.
Yeah. No,
I'm so bad at
You're
my
way
DMs.
cooler not even looking at it.
No, I know. But now I'm like, oh, I want to be friends with her.
I know.
And like hang out with Noah.
I know.
But so she always talks about the Kardashians. She is Kardashian obsessed and like has been forever. And like slowly but surely, they just started trickling following her.
Yeah.
So like Kourtney follows her, Kim follows her, Khloe follows her. And like I would say over the past few months, like she's been out to LA a few times and has been invited to like Kardashian centric events. She got invited to Khloe's like launch of something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And then she was here for the Kardashian Hulu premiere, which is this week. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I am too. I like cannot even wait.
Yeah. And she got to host them on the red carpet.
Yeah, like interview them.
Yeah.
Like so crazy. I wonder, like, do you think that she talks to them much outside?
I bet they've DM'd a few times.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, so like, what's this vibe? Like, do you think they're being like, not fake nice, but just like internet nice to her?
No.
Or do you think that they're like friendly, like friends?
I think it is more like the latter. I don't think they're friends, but I think that they like
someone that they can talk
interact.
to.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they're like, we need to like save face for this girl. Cause like no matter what, she's going to be like honest.
See, you know, that I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
Do you think that she'll sway more?
I don't know. I mean,
like sometimes she'll post things that are like negative about them.
Yeah, but now that she's like had this like in-person interaction and like I'm assuming she went to Kim's house, right?
It looks like it.
Went to Kim's house. She's going to be on her podcast, which is so insane. I'm just wondering, like, if something crazy came out about Kim or Kourtney, do you think that she would post it?
Well, she still would post it, like, even after they followed her.
Okay, so that's good.
So I think that I definitely, once you form, like, a personal relationship with someone, like, that's much different than just having, like, I feel like it could get hairy relationship with someone. But I don't know. She also, like, may know insider information that's, like, not available to, like, the public, so she just will stay silent.
Yeah,
but we'll see. True. But so she's interviewing Kim, and I just think it's going to be amazing. Like, when the fuck is Kim Kardashian on like a pop culture podcast?
Literally, like that's pretty iconic.
Yeah,
it's people on the Kardashian subreddit like don't like her at all.
Really?
And then I was like, they like reposted one from Not Skinny But Not Fat subreddit. I was like, whoa, she's a subreddit, and it's all like haters. It's so weird. They just think that she's like a huge suck up, and like she changed. That's like all of
Reddit.
Totally. I mean, Kardashians like here, it's like there's big fans on there too.
Yeah.
But there are random subreddits that's just like all haters.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And then like it kind of sways your opinion sometimes though, because I was like reading through and like they were saying that she like goes through and like reports all these. I don't know how they know it's her. Like she was like doxing people. I don't know. It's probably like not true, but. I think that she's very aware of the subreddit and like gets things removed. That's the impression I got, which is like fine.
Yeah.
But like obviously that like pisses people off.
I wonder like what is she getting removed?
I don't know.
Like that she buried a body or just that they're like, oh, we hate her.
I don't know. I just saw like a random post about it and they were like annoyed with her.
My God.
But I like her.
Yeah. She's just like entertaining.
Yeah. I think she's entertaining and she's like, all right. She's a little bit older than us, I think, but she's like very in the know and like she has like opinions about things, but she doesn't really like, I don't know. It doesn't affect her posting about stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We'll see. It
I'm
comes
very
out
excited.
tomorrow. So for you guys, it'll already be out.
I'm excited. The video will be out, right? It's a video, I'm assuming?
The 12th.
Oh, thank God.
Comes out the 12th. So whenever you're watching this, it comes out April 12th. So that's when it will be available.
Yeah. So if you're watching this on Patreon, it's probably not out yet.
Oh, God, you have to wait a whole day.
Mm-hmm. Just like us.
Oh, God, us plebeians. Maybe I'll DM her. Hey, can I get that early?
Please.
The views on that are going to be crazy.
Yeah. That's like a big opportunity.
That's a crazy get.
And in person too with her. Because I feel like...
she's like the new Barbara Walters.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to open so many doors for her, I think, too.
1,000%. Yeah. She's definitely been getting like a lot more opportunities, I would say. I think she did like, before the Kardashian thing, what did she do?
Oh,
like
like
an
E. Yeah. Celebrity segment on E. Yeah. Like just right up her alley.
You can turn your passions into a job.
Yeah.
If you just, put in some hard work.
Get your ass up and work and then you can turn it into your job.
Yeah. I will say though, if you're annoyed by our voices, you'll absolutely hate hers.
Yeah, it's very drawn
very like slow, like guys, what are we doing
it's
today?
It's a lot.
What are we talking about? So I was thinking that we just move right in to the next topic.
Okay, you need to speak normal now, please. Now I love your voice.
That's what it'll be like for you for an hour. But it's funny because like I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just hard like on her podcast sometimes when she's by herself because I'm like, okay, I can't listen to this.
Double
I need like a
speed.
Conversation. But I'm also just not like a solo podcast listener.
I'm not really either. I listened to a couple Emma Chamberlains and I was like, this is crazy. She does this by herself.
I know. I remember we were doing it that one day.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel like you got to have a lot of intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
In order to be able to
like,
do a podcast by yourself.
Yeah. It'd be like, so I went to Rite Aid
You
yesterday.
just go to therapy and put a mic down and hit record.
Literally secretly recording my
I went to Rite Aid yesterday.
Like, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, we should just follow up. The Academy bans Will Smith for 10 years.
Crazy.
So
I saw that.
Academy said, Will, you're not allowed to attend for the next 10 years. And Will basically was just like, okay, I accept their decision. And it was pretty amicable. And that was that.
What do you think about that?
I think that they're just doing it because of the public outrage, because I think if they actually cared, they would ban a lot more people who have done a lot worse. Like rapists who
Kanye West.
Yeah, no, literally.
Taking Taylor's mic.
Yeah, truly. I mean, that was like the VMAs, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still. It's important.
They were probably like, is this real? I don't know. But yeah, truly. It's just like, I think that there's tons of people in like Hollywood that have done terrible things that have suffered no consequences, and for them to just like, don't get me wrong, like I think that he should absolutely have some sort of punishment, but it's like, if you're going to do that, then do it for everyone else who's done really fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
That you
Pretty
still
crazy
just, like,
slap someone on stage though.
No,
I mean
100%.
that didn't fully really register with me, I don't think, until
no, it's fucking
later on. I was like,
insane.
wait, what?
I guess the fact that it happened like at their event,
Yeah, that's why
and
they
like
did
all
it.
the other stuff like doesn't, but it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
he's an abuser and all these other people are abusers, so like,
Yeah.
say bye.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed.
I think it's good. When I saw that, I was like, okay, well, it's good that he's getting a punishment, because everyone was like, including me, I was like, how is he not like escorted out? Like, how is he not? Because it looked like he wasn't getting any type of punishment.
Totally.
I don't know if the word I'm looking for is punishment, repercussion. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
And then I saw something that said that Chris Rock is currently on tour. Like, couldn't have been better promo for him.
Oh my God. Go off.
And I think that he said that like the only way he's gonna like publicly talk about it is when he gets compensated. But it was unclear if it's like by Will or the Academy or anything. But he was like, yeah, I'm not talking about it.
Interesting.
But also,
somebody was like, he's going to go and call her daddy.
No, literally. It's like, I'm sure he's getting like opportunities up the wazoo to like be on 60 Minutes.
Not Keeping Off Fats podcast.
Yeah.
60 minutes.
But I don't know. Unsure what he meant by that. But that's basically the update there. And that's fucking crazy. Like, you're
10 years.
You're going to be old.
10 years.
That's wild.
All right.
He'll never go to, he just goes to the Kids' Choice Awards every year instead.
Yeah.
Okay, on to the next. This one took me by surprise today. Tish Cyrus files for divorce from Billy Ray Cyrus.
What? Did they say why?
I will read you this.
Oh my God. I feel like my parents are divorcing.
I know. Tish Cyrus, which also just like is so weird. Like, her name is Tish.
I fully thought it was Trish until we met her.
Yeah, which we met her on her porch.
Yep. No further context.
She filed for divorce. She was lovely, by the way.
So nice.
Absolute sweet angel woman. She filed for divorce from Billy Cyrus after nearly 30 years of marriage. I think they were together for 28 years.
Wow.
At that point, I'm just like, let's just hit the 30 and then
literally, like 2 more years is not going to be much.
I wouldn't be able to live with like
20.
myself. I'd be like, okay, 2 more years. According to court records, Tish filed docs in Tennessee last week. They have 5 kids together, including Miley and Noah Cyrus. Just forget Trace.
Yeah, just them. They're the only important ones.
The iconic Metro Station
Literally.
king. Noah is the youngest at 22 years old, so there's no need for a judge to figure out custody of any minor children. In the divorce docs, it says the couple hasn't lived together for more than 2 years.
Wow.
It lists Am I okay? I'm like
doing the stroke test. No, it's okay. We do this every week.
Enlist. Why can't literally looking at this word
I know the word you're saying.
Irreconcilable differences.
Let me see.
Oh my God, am I okay?
You're fine. It's just one of those words.
No, I'm literally like, I've never felt more dumb.
You're not dumb. It just Eric. I don't know either.
No, I know the word. That's why it's like it's,
so do I. Let's irreconcilable. Why don't
you have to say
Eric?
No, it's like
Google. Wait, Google. Type it in Google and do the voicing.
Yep. Guys, truly,
wait. Okay, don't look at it and just think of it in a sentence. Like
irreconcilable differences.
Yeah, it's something like that. Irreconcilable.
No,
that's not it though.
Irreconcilable.
Oh my God, this is like.
Oh my God, so sorry to anybody
Irreconcilable.
Oh my God, okay.
This is gonna feel so good.
Irreconcilable.
That does not sound right to me.
Irreconcilable?
No, pick someone else.
Reconcilable.
Do we know this word? Like, it does not sound right.
That is right. It sounds right now.
Do it again.
Irreconcilable differences.
It's not triggering for me.
Okay, well, either way.
Okay, so basically someone did something or like they'll never make it work is what they're trying to say.
Yeah, she's asking the court to equally distribute all marital assets. This is the 3rd time the couple's filed for divorce?
What?
Wait.
What do you mean by that?
Billy Ray filed in 2010. That was called off. And in 2013, Trish filed.
Oh my God.
Though
So they've been fighting for it for 11 years.
Sad.
12 years. That is really sad. I hope the kids
no
are
wonder
okay.
why Miley went through all those phases. Like 2010?
Maybe. I don't know.
I feel like 2010 was like...
Her like,
Yeah.
I
sad.
don't know.
Okay, well, that's really sad. And I wonder if they'll even get divorced.
I know. What if they call it off again?
I'm hopeful so they can make it to 30.
Yeah, and then they can fully divorce. And then it'll be fine in our book.
So toxic. You must make it to 30.
You as the judge.
Yeah.
Can you just do 2 more Christmases and then you'll be good?
Yeah. But I feel like maybe this time's different since they haven't lived together for 2 years, but
that's true.
Who knows?
Interesting. So, I mean, I would assume the kids knew it was coming.
Yeah. Especially if it's been happening since 2010.
Yeah. And now they don't live together. So it's like, okay, you're basically apart anyway.
Yeah. Still sad, but
yeah.
I hope they find their peace. And then I guess in better news, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are engaged again. They were engaged 20 years ago and then they called it off and now they're engaged again. This is honestly just something that I do not care about.
I don't either. I'm like, you could have told me they got married and I'd be like, okay.
Totally. But to me, the interesting thing was she announced it on this, her website. And then
her website?
And and she was like, we got engaged. If you want to hear the story, pay to watch or whatever.
Bitch, you were engaged to someone else 6 months ago. I don't think anyone really cares.
But the thing is, people do care, but it's just such a fucked up thing to do to people who your fans.
I know. I wonder how much it was. And what is it? A video?
I think so. Yeah. It was a video. It was a sit down video of her talking. She was like, so something really exciting happened.
Okay.
She's like, we got engaged, pay for my streaming service and whatever. But this one I just didn't care about. But in case people didn't know, now you know. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Aniston. I mean, not Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Aniston didn't even catch that.
Just spreading full lies. God. They are engaged again.
I don't mean to judge anyone, but it's just I just wonder if there's something there with her being with A-Rod for so long, being engaged, cutting it off and then being with someone else right away and getting engaged already. Like, to me, that's like, can you spend time alone?
Well, maybe she was just like, this is my 1-2P, and like I never got over him.
Maybe. That's true. Because
And
they've
it's
known each
like-
other forever. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, they were super in love. They were supposed to get married. And obviously, like, A-Rod was a big dick and like cheated
Yeah.
on her and all of this stuff. And maybe, like, you know, she's just comfortable with Ben and was like, you know what?
Yeah.
This is meant to be.
Okay, that does add a layer to it because they've been together already before. And it was
Yeah.
like iconic at that
Yeah.
time too. But I just will always have like a, if
Yeah.
it's that quick.
It's just
I'm like, do you
weird.
do you
Also, they
like to
bought
be
like
engaged?
a $55 million house together?
God.
They're just like,
All
he's
right.
gonna on his back probably like get that phoenix face to just like be hers.
Get the what?
The giant phoenix tattoo on his back.
I don't think I've seen it.
You have.
Probably.
You absolutely have.
I don't
It's
know.
like
It's
the
just
most
like,
hideous thing in the fucking world. Ben Affleck tattoo.
oh my God.
That's horrifying.
How long has he had that?
Years.
It's so bad.
It's horrifying.
I wonder what caused him to want to get that.
He's just like a mess. But now I feel like he's like happy again. You know when he had that like fake relationship with Anna, whatever her name is, and they would like have like the fake paparazzi during COVID.
Oh, yes. Oh my
And
God.
he was like always carrying Duncan, and there were so many memes. And he just looked so
Yes.
sad. Like I feel like now there's like maybe he was always just so unhappy.
Maybe.
And Jen Lopez was the only one who would make him happy. Like sorry to Jennifer Garner, but
I don't know. We'll see. I do have my doubts because it's so fast, but
Yeah.
who knows?
okay. Also, like I'm so sorry for just like all of the relationship stuff, but Maud, Sun, and Avril Lavigne are also engaged, which is
Very cute.
not shocking to me, mainly just
No.
because Courtney and Travis got engaged, and then Machine and Megan got engaged. So like
They're
you know
next.
they had to get engaged.
Yeah.
They got engaged in March though, so they like kept it secret for a pretty
Oh,
long
I
time
didn't
because
know
they
that.
didn't announce it till last week.
Oh, cute. I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely makes sense. I feel like I wasn't surprised at all. I think I honestly thought that they were already engaged.
I know.
I don't think it was
They've only
like,
been dating for like a little over a year. I guess they started
Wow.
seeing each other in 2021,
wow.
which I didn't know.
It was funny. I saw one of Tana's TikToks came up on my For You page, and it was like a funny like joke about breaking up with Maud Sun, and then he gets engaged to Avril Lavigne, and the top comment was like, it was
Karma's a bitch.
no, it was you said see you later, boy, and it's so funny because it's like the song.
That is
He's
so
a literal skater boy.
funny. Okay, so I read this article because did you see her engagement ring? It's like a heart.
Yes.
I at the time was like, why would you do that?
Okay. What's the story?
And then after I read the story, I was like, okay, whatever, I get it. You guys are weird and cute. So it said, Maud 35 popped the question with a custom designed heart-shaped ring set in a royal setting with little hearts from some shop in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
It has the words hi icon engraved in it.
Hi, like hi.
H-I
Hello?
icon. Yep.
Okay.
Which were the first words he ever said to me.
Okay. Have you seen the documentary yet?
No.
Okay, you gotta watch it.
And that's not it. It has Maud and Avril on the inside.
Okay.
He knew from the very beginning I wanted a heart-shaped diamond which is so crazy that they like talked about it, but it's not crazy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like all three of these couples are just so like toxically in love.
Like, I'm gonna drink your fucking blood.
Yes. Because on the day we met, we had matching heart-shaped paved rings on, and we've worn them every day since. So it's only fitting to have a heart-shaped engagement ring. I love it
cute.
so much. Yeah. Also, it's like her third marriage, so I feel like
Oh,
it's
right.
like, you know, she doesn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Like the traditional way. Not that like any ring is traditional, but like to me, I was just like a heart.
Yeah, not my cup of tea, but like I think that's cute.
No,
With
yeah.
the
After I read it, I was
context.
like, okay,
Yeah.
it makes sense for them because they're just like
Hi.
weird and quirky and obsessed.
Yeah. I will
So-
say they're not as annoyingly obsessed as like the other couples. I don't think.
I feel like it's because they're not as famous.
Maybe.
I think
probably
that
true.
the other two are just like, because like, who do you follow out of all of these people?
I'm like none of them. I don't
Exactly.
think.
I think it's because Maud and Avril are like B-list
Maybe.
and the others are A-list plus.
But it's like without trying, I will see a fucking photo of Kravis tongue down the throat.
Because they're A-list celebrities.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
It's like, but I don't think Avril and Maude do that. Like I've seen photos, like paparazzi photos or like red carpet photos, and they're not as like,
but they're like,
I'm going to stab you in a ear to heart.
I think they are though. Like I think they're also like obnoxiously in love. But in like a good way. Like they're really cute.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like, because I've looked at their Instagrams and stuff and there's no like.
I watched them eat at a diner.
When
we were in Vegas and they did emo night.
Oh, right. Oh my God,
like,
fun.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was that night. You're up super late.
Yeah, he literally just like had his arm around her and they were like giggling. And they were with like a whole group of people too. That's why I'm like saying that because I'm like, okay, like if TJ and I acted like that, you'd want to kill me.
Wait, why?
Because they're so lovey-dovey. Like, you know, with a group of like 10 of their friends and the two, they were like acting like they're the only ones around, which was like really sweet.
Yeah.
But also, I'm sure it would be so fucking annoying.
Oh yeah, to be around them, like, all right, get a room. Like you have one, go to it.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I do. After watching the documentary, I was like, okay, I really like them. They're so cute.
Yeah,
like the whole story is just. Oh,
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this was just like really fucking bizarre to me. More wedding engagement news. So Jack White of the White Stripes, he called his girlfriend onto stage last night and proposed to her at like one of his concerts and then was like, hey, do you guys mind if we just like get married right now? So he proposed and
okay, Brock. Brock and Sheena.
Literally. And like their parents were there, I guess. And like they just did it all one fell swoop. And I wanted like your take on this.
Got married.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I would have to know.
It says he calls girlfriend up on stage during concert, proposes, and marries her. And then it says,
I don't know.
Jack White is an impatient man. He proposed to his girlfriend and then married her. That's not unusual, except that he did both in the same night in the middle of his concert. He had the ring in hand, popped the question. She said yes. Then he inquired of the crowd, it's been such a great day. Do you mind if we get married right now? His parents, bandmates, and an officiant then did their thing and poof, they were hitched. This is also his third marriage.
Okay.
I feel like for me, going into it knowing that, I'd be like, okay, you just don't care about me.
Oh, really?
Like if TJ proposed to me at emo night, I would say no.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking, like if Nolan was at like one of his shows and he proposed to you on stage in front of...
That'd be weird for me.
Yeah.
But with these kind of things, I truly don't feel like there's a wrong way to do anything. Even if it's like to other people, it's like a Walmart. Like obviously, like I would never want that. But it totally depends on the person. And I'm wondering if she... It depends on what she feels.
Yeah, no. So I only wanted to talk about this to see what you would do.
I would be like...
Because that was interesting to me. As like someone who's like, you know, dating or... Yeah, like dating someone in the scene. Who's like then put on the spot.
No, I think being proposed to at a show, I'd be like, this is weird. Like, it almost feels like a, not show off, but in that world. I don't know the right word for that. It would feel really weird. And then on top of that, being like, can we get married right now? I'd be like, wait, what? Yeah. Like, no. But I don't know if they had it planned. Yeah. So if she knew about it, then like, fine. Yeah. That's great.
To me, I'm like less concerned about them. I literally couldn't care less about Jack White. Okay. I was just like, if TJ ever did this, like I would absolutely be like, sorry, can't, BRB.
No, I mean, I would not like that either. A show, no, thank you, honey. Redo. And I'm not someone who's like, I need a perfect engagement. Oh my God. Like at all. It's just like not at your show.
That's why I was interested. No. I was like, if I like wouldn't, and I'm married.
If TJ were to propose to me one day
at an emo night,
he would know better. He would never.
No, it was honestly like a worry at a point. I was like, he wouldn't do that. I was like,
you had
wouldn't
a thought?
do that though. No, because so many people do get engaged at emo night, which I think is so sweet. You know, when it's like something that like bonds you.
Totally.
Absolutely. But it's like you throw this event, like it's your party.
That's the difference.
If you had the audacity to do that to me, like we wouldn't get married. But I think that's I also in the back of my mind, I was like, he would never do that.
Yeah, no.
Like, but you know, it was always like but what if?
Yeah. No, well, thank God he didn't.
I know.
There's a difference between like his event and like a Taylor Swift concert. Like not that you'd want to get engaged there, but like that does happen a lot. Yeah. I think that's more special because it's like
totally
you know, something that she loves,
which is why I totally understand why people get engaged at emo night. Like I think it's so sweet.
Yes, it's different.
Like,
it's different.
Cried at every single one, and I haven't seen one in real life.
Yeah, well, we also saw a wedding at emo night, which was so funny and cute. True. It was actually way cuter than I was expecting.
Same.
I thought it was gonna be like a joke, funny people, I don't know, not to make it sound like bad, but it was just like, oh, interesting. They're just getting married
it
at
was
emo
like
night.
a real wedding.
Yeah, and it was like very sweet.
Yeah. Well, let us know your vibes if anyone is dating a musician or
Yeah,
someone who
how would
throws
you
events.
feel?
Yeah.
I would not love that at all.
That'd be so awkward.
I'd say yes because I'm a people pleaser. And then after,
Oh.
I'd probably be like, because I wouldn't want him to look bad. And then after, I'd be like, I don't know how I feel right now. I think it would take me a couple days to figure
Oh
out.
my God.
Yeah. Would you say yes or would you say no? If you guys were not married.
Okay,
and
well, here's my thing. I know that I would be drunk.
yeah.
So I know I'd have I'd either be like really like happy and like not realize what was happening, or I'd be like, what the fuck
Yeah,
are
it
you
could go
doing?
two ways with you. I feel like you'd
Yeah.
be so excited and just like, oh my God, fun.
Yeah.
Or you'd be like, what the fuck are
No,
you doing?
I think it would be like
And be
maybe the
pissed. beginning
beginning at first. Like I'd be like, oh my God, this is so fun. Yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
I'd be like, wait, like this is emo night.
Yeah.
And it would like,
Like, what are
hit
you
me, and then I'd be like, no.
Yeah. Also, there's such a difference between engage and then having the wedding right there very quickly. Because
Oh,
to me,
sure.
that's like, why are you rushing this? Like, are
Yeah.
you trying to get out of like
Totally.
having a fun wedding or like,
I guess it also
I don't know.
depends on like who the guests were.
yeah, if it was like dashboard or something.
Yeah, like if Chris Carava was there and he was like, I'll
Okay,
marry you.
So things are changing.
Then I'd be like, okay.
That would be kind of cute.
Yeah.
But also like at emo night.
I know. It also depends on if it was at the Echoplex or the
Oh my
Avalon.
God.
Now there's
So it's really up in the air.
like, maybe we should do this again.
Wait, would you prefer the Echoplex over the Avalon?
No, I think I would like the Avalon more because it's like less gross and it feels
Yeah,
more
it
like
doesn't smell like an ass.
It feels more like private almost because there's just more
Interesting.
space.
Because to me, the Echoplex feels like comfier.
It's like intimate.
Yes.
But that's why I'm like, oh, if you're gonna do it, you got to do the big
and then he can do the confetti once you get engaged.
Exactly.
Okay. So do you want to get engaged emo night? Now I'm confused.
I'll leave Chris Carava.
All right. So kind of.
Re-proposed to me on our
like-
2-year wedding anniversary at emo night. Wait, our 2 years engaged or 2 years married is literally at the emo night in July.
Stop. Oh my God. In where? New York?
No, they're doing it at Avalon.
Wait. What am I thinking? Okay. Well, that's fun. Maybe he will.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll have a surprise for you.
TJ, if you're listening to this,
A lot is on the plate.
you can we'll renew our vows at emo night
Yeah, with Chris. But Chris, so you have to book Chris Carava now. Sorry.
for July 1st, which
Yeah.
will probably be extremely difficult.
Yeah. fine.
Jacob, Stephania, Raya, if you're listening to this.
We'll talk on Slack.
Okay.
They'll hopefully listen to part of this.
Moving on from this extremely
Okay.
insane tangent.
No, it's a good convo though. I feel like that's
Like I'm
interesting.
fully losing my mind.
Okay,
I know.
I dead ass want to know though if you guys what would you think?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's different if you're not with somebody because in the industry because you might have a different perspective of it. It's like, oh,
Totally.
that'd be so cool, like in front of all those people.
100%.
I don't know.
Yeah. I will say though, I did get engaged in front of people and I was slightly like embarrassed.
But you got embarrassed to get engaged.
No, not engaged. Like
No, I know.
I was like, oh my God, all
It's
these
just-
people are watching and I'm like crying. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like how I have stage fright.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
No, it's just funny. It's like
but also if I were drunk, it'd be
anxious
like
thing.
fun.
Yeah.
Or more fun.
funner.
Funner. That's a word. Whatever.
It is a word. It should be a word.
Okay. Well, speaking of funner, let's get into some Am I the Fucking Assholes?
Okay. I'm like, do I even have my phone?
Oh,
I definitely do.
I can read mine first.
Okay. I think it fell or something. Oh, it's literally right here under my butt. Okay. Yeah, go first.
That BBL. She got a BBL, so she can't feel anything.
I'm sitting on a cushion for my BBL.
So yeah, the blanket just there. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, it's actually very comfy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You can go first.
Oh, okay.
I need time to decompress from all my thoughts.
Okay, no worries. Okay, I thought this one was kind of interesting because it's kind of like in our... also, the top comment on our podcast last week was Carly always fits in the word zeitgeist in the podcast now.
Yeah, now it's a thing.
And
did
now I was
did
about to say
anyone
it
tell us if we were using it?
I don't think so, but I think we did. Well, I was gonna say it's in our zeitgeist of things. Okay. Am I the asshole for using photographs without paying the photographer?
Well, never mind. Just keep reading it. Because I was like, wait, what do they mean? But it's like all fucking learn
Yeah,
in 3
you'll know.
seconds.
Okay. The other day while I was surfing, a photographer took pictures of me without asking. After surfing, she came to my friend and I and asked us if we wanted to buy one of the pictures, and we told her no. She gave us her website just in case we wanted to buy a picture later. That afternoon, I saw her website a couple of and a couple of pictures of me and my friend that I really liked, but I was not going to pay for a picture that was taken of me without permission. So I decided to crop it and remove the watermark and uploaded it to my Instagram. This morning, I woke up with a message from her on Instagram telling me that I've stolen her pictures and that I should pay her. I told her that she should stop being a creep and she should ask before taking pictures. After that, I've blocked her. Now she is crying about it on her Twitter. I know this because before blocking her, she was threatening me with exposing me on Twitter. Am I the asshole?
Okay. I don't know if they are.
I know it's
reminds
difficult.
me of like Getty Images. It's
Yes.
like all these photographers are just there to like take pictures, but then they make you pay for them.
Yeah, and it's kind of like
This one's a little different though because it's like a random stranger.
person. And like, honestly, I don't think it's okay for her to take a picture of somebody without asking and sell it. So I don't think this person's an asshole. I think that they should be able to use it.
Oh, she's selling on her website.
Yeah, and
it's
like
weird.
Like, you need to ask my fucking permission. So no, that's my photo. Also, well, I'll say this at the end when we're done talking about it. There's like a little update that like makes it make more sense. But yeah.
I don't know. I don't think that they're the asshole. I'd probably do the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, especially it's like if you're just like, I feel like it's
also,
different
like,
if you're an
person?
influencer.
Like, are they a notoriety in society? Like, are they someone that we know or just like a random stranger? Because like that also makes like such, not the photographer, like the person.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think so.
Like, you never know who you're taking a picture of if you take a picture of somebody that you don't know. Like,
I mean,
just, like, a
technically
stranger.
that's probably a bit intrusive.
Yeah.
Even like when we vlog in public, I'm like, like people in the background. I'm sure that there's people who like wouldn't want to be in the video.
Totally.
So, like,
Yeah,
sorry.
we try to like not film anyone.
Yeah, but it's like,
which like
I
you
don't know.
learn over time. Like obviously, like when I was younger, I would like take a picture of someone, like all those people that I would take pictures of holding umbrellas.
holding umbrellas.
Yeah, and I'm like, why are you holding an umbrella when it's sunny outside?
Oh yes. Oh my god, I forgot about
and
that.
it's like I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that now. I don't think.
Well, you can't really see their face.
Yeah, but like to put
To put people on blast like that, especially being an influencer, it's like you have a lot more responsibility to like.
Totally.
And I think if it were me, like the person I am right now, I wouldn't do it because it would look like I'm ripping somebody off, even if I wasn't. Like if I wasn't working and I was just like out surfing and someone took a photo of me and was selling it,
yeah,
I still don't think I would take it without asking and post it because I would be like, I'm going to get canceled.
Oh, if you're the photographer?
No, if I was me. Like I'm saying, if somebody took a photo of me, like who I am right now, like on the internet, but I wasn't working, I was just like doing my own thing and they took a photo and were selling it, I still wouldn't take it without their permission because
like take a picture of it and then post it.
Yes. I wouldn't like screenshot it and post it myself
because you'd be the bad guy.
Yes, I'd be the bad guy and it would look like, oh, another influencer doesn't want to pay for something. And it's like, wait, that's not what happened. Like this person took my photo without me asking, but it is different as an influencer because people do
then
that.
You could do like exposure though. Then you could be like, hey, you took this picture of me without asking. I'm either going to ask you like take it down.
Yeah.
Or like I'll post it and give you credit wherever you want credit to.
True.
Like that would be a good happy
compromise.
medium.
Yeah.
Like I think it's so different if like, you know, you're working with someone and then you're just like, oh, do you want to just like trade? Which like was a really big thing. But like I feel like everyone should be compensated.
Yeah.
A lot of the times like people are just like, hey, can I take pictures of you and you just like tag me?
Totally.
Which is like, you know, a whole different conversation. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's weird. And I think like whatever, I would probably do that.
Especially if you're not like anybody online, like if you don't have a following.
No, 100%.
I think. Okay, so what I was gonna say is there was like an update and it said this person doesn't live in the US, and I don't know how true this is or like where, I don't know, but they said if you live in Europe and there's a photo of you, it's your property. So, and I think this person lives in Germany or something, so it technically isn't violating anyone's like, you know, payment or whatever.
Copyright or whatever.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's like 100% true or what the loopholes are, but I thought that was interesting.
I wonder if there's like, you know how journalists, there's always like those weird loopholes where they like paparazzi, how they have like no rules and then it's like their property.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's like so also stands in just like the photographer world. So like photographers could be like, well, it is my property. Like I am allowed to take pictures of you. But that doesn't mean it's right.
No.
Especially like paparazzi who take pictures of people's kids. Like that's such a fucking invasion.
Oh my God, that's awful. There should be a law
Banned.
against that for sure.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
It's really weird.
Okay, well, we have decided he's not the asshole.
No.
Crop those pics and post away, baby.
Yeah, I think he's fine to do that. I think if you're like, well, especially if you're an influencer, it's still weird if someone takes your photo without asking. But like if you're just like a normal person out surfing and someone's selling a photo of you, like no.
No, like truly, like an influencer or a famous person, like Getty Images takes like so many fucking pictures and people literally just crop them from the site. That's why you see the label Getty Images, because people don't pay for them.
But I think that's fine too, because then they get credit because it says Getty.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
So it kind of goes good for them either way.
Yeah. Okay. This one is much different.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for switching from non-dairy to dairy milk and inadvertently making my flatmate shit herself in an interview?
Oh, I saw this title.
I know. I know. I'm like, this kind of sucks because like I don't want you to read what's happening.
I didn't read it.
Okay. I didn't post it. I just meant like all of the like topics we'll be talking about.
I didn't look at it.
Oh.
I saw that you sent it and I was like, nope, because I didn't got it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not lactose intolerant. I buy hazelnut milk because I like to have hazelnut syrup in my coffee, and adding hazelnut milk makes it even more nutty. Okay. My flatmate is severely lactose intolerant though, and has been drinking my milk ever since she moved in a few months ago. I don't have an issue sharing milk with her, but the issue is that she drinks so much of it all day, every day, that I get a single cup of coffee out of an entire carton.
Oh God.
Sometimes she'll drink the entire carton before I've even had a single drink, and then she never replaces it or refunds me or even acknowledges that it wasn't hers to drink. At some point, she stopped buying her own milk and I was having to buy new milk daily. I asked many times why she was this is just like a problem.
Yeah.
Curly. Why she was drinking my milk, and that if she does, can she just buy a new carton? And she would say sorry, and that she just grabbed the milk first she saw and that she'd get me a new one, but just never would do it. She started getting annoyed when I brought it up and would say I was being over dramatic when I mentioned how much it was costing me. Last week, I got sick of it and decided to go back to drinking dairy milk, thinking that as she's severely lactose intolerant, she would stop and buy her own milk. I thought wrong. The dairy milk is clearly labeled. It has a bright red label on it that says cow's milk, but she still helped herself. Unfortunately, the day she decided to drink dairy milk was the day she had a new job interview, and the effects of the dairy laced coffee she took with her kicked in as she was in the middle of it and didn't make it in time. She came home absolutely furious and laid into me about how I ruined her life, how this job was the opportunity she needed, and I destroyed it for her by being a selfish cunt, and that I did it deliberately because I was too uptight to share my milk.
Oh my God.
Here's the reason why my flatmate thinks I am in the wrong. I knew she was lactose intolerant, and so knew if she drank my milk, she would get violently ill. So by switching to dairy milk, when I knew she was drinking my milk and might potentially drink it again, I was putting her at risk. She also said that sharing milk isn't a big deal and that I'm selfish. She thinks I was overreacting and being cruel just for the sake of it, and that I should have spoken to her about it instead of secretly changing milks. She has threatened to report me to the police, but I don't think she has a leg to stand on. Regardless, she's making our flat very uncomfortable to live in. She's taken my leftovers from the fridge and opened my milk and left it to ruin. Leaves all her mess everywhere for me to clean up, and has misplaced documents of mine. Am I the asshole?
Okay. Everything that's happening in this story is all her fault. Like everything is the roommate's fault.
1,000%. The flatmate.
Sorry, the flatmate.
We're posh and in Britain.
Yes. I have class and you don't.
Yes.
I think I got really lucky in my life. I've never had a roommate that like took my things. Have you? To that extent where you like had to have a conversation?
No.
And I feel like it's so common. Like a lot of these Am I the Assholes are like, my roommate's taking my food or drink.
Not that I like remember, to be honest. But I've also never like really lived with like a stranger like that without like other close friends.
Yeah.
Like all the randos that we lived with.
Mm-hmm. Like they could have
had their
easily
own stuff.
Yeah, they could have easily just been taking our stuff.
Yeah, but they weren't.
I mean, I've really only lived with you and like those random people and then my friend Alyssa. So I haven't like that many roommates, I guess.
Yeah.
But
your parents, have they ever stolen your food?
Yeah, they always eat it, but
Honestly,
they also bought it. So
that was like always the thing. Like my dad would always eat the good stuff, and I'd be like, "Come on,
really?" Like something that you picked out,
yeah,
and he would eat it.
Yeah,
oh my God,
and he's like a bottomless pit too.
Oh, like he snacks a lot.
Yes.
Oh, funny.
But then he like it would always be like the bad stuff, and then my mom would literally hide stuff from him. He wouldn't eat it.
I feel like that's such a parent
thing. I guess he was the worst roommate in terms of food.
Your dad? My dad was the worst roommate.
Like a great roommate, but like in terms of like him eating like my yummy snacks that were mine.
Yeah.
Ken. Putting on blast.
Yeah.
But no, I think this girl's just like,
she has a lot of issues.
Yeah, like she's just not taking responsibility. Like, why would you just not read the carton of milk if you have this like severe reaction to stuff? Like, you should be checking every fucking label.
No, literally. And also, like, you're taking her things. Like, why are you blaming her? And like threatening all the cops.
Yeah, so
because you
insane.
drank her fucking dairy milk.
And then being so ridiculous and like leaving her stuff out so it spoils.
Like what?
Grow up.
Yeah. I mean, does it say how old they are?
No.
I hope it says 12, but I know that's not the
Yeah.
case.
It's her
Anything
kid.
anything over the age of 12, unacceptable.
It's just so bizarre. I feel like that's like a true narcissistic like behavior where they're just like, you did this to me.
Yeah.
Where they're not actually like taking responsibility for like their wrongdoing in any
Yeah.
way whatsoever.
Yep.
Like I feel like if that happened to me, I'd be like, fuck.
Like if you
Like
drank someone
I just
else's-
shit my pants because
Yes.
I'm a dumbass.
No, literally, I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't have drank it.
Yeah.
Like, I would 100% know that it's my fault.
Yeah, and like first of all, like I feel like hazelnut milk doesn't come in like a regular fucking jug. Like that
No.
shit is labeled.
It
There's probably
definitely
like little
doesn't.
hazelnut pictures on it.
I mean, it's definitely a way different image than any other kind of milk.
Like that's
Yeah.
on you, girly.
Like, imagine we were like working on stuff and I just went to your fridge and drank something, went home and shit my pants. And I was like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking pissed and I'm
Yeah.
calling the cops. Like,
No.
I mean, I guess it's different because we don't live
It's
together, but
crazy.
like, huh?
Yeah.
No, like I would fully take the blame.
Yeah.
No, this is all her fault.
And I also just
She's
think that was
weirdo.
like kind of what she had to do. She's like, okay, well, the only way to get her to stop drinking my milk will be to drink stuff she can't have.
Yeah.
But
Which is
then
like crazy. She had to go to that
Yeah.
level to stop her.
Yeah.
Like the conversation didn't stop her roommate from drinking, which is
Wild.
so mean.
Remind me to tell you something when we get off of the podcast.
Ooh, okay.
It's about like normies, and I don't want to expose anyone, but it's kind of a similar situation that I think is pretty interesting.
Okay, fun. Well, good thing we're almost done. So I'll remember.
Yeah, that was it. So a flatmate is the asshole.
Flatmate is 100% the asshole. Not
Not
only an
the
asshole,
OP.
but like a weirdo and a narcissist.
I would immediately be like, you need to move.
You need therapy and to move.
You need to get out of my house.
Yeah, I'd be so confused. I'd be like, how do you not see that this is your fault? Like, this isn't even your milk. Like, this is
It's not your milk. Also, who's still drinking milk? Like, let's just move on from milk.
I will say I do
Oh,
use
hazelnut milk is like
yeah,
that.
I use like dairy
acceptable.
creamers, but I don't really drink milk. I will though. If it's in front of me, I'll drink
Like
it.
milk is a jug. Like hazelnut milk is not coming in a jug. It's coming in a box.
Yeah, or if it's like creamer, it could be in like one of those shapes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just think that this lady's a fucking idiot.
she's just, I feel like she just wanted to be mad. I love your phone case, by the way.
Thank you so much for Coachella.
Oh, so cute.
You guys know who makes it. I'm not going to give them promotion though.
It's just our favorite of all time.
Unless they want to sponsor this podcast.
Oh my God, please. That would be iconic.
Okay, well, that is going to wrap it up for today. This is, oh my God, it's so long. You're welcome.
We needed it.
We truly did. It's just like a release for the girlies. I've said girly. They put a girly count on this. Like I've said it way too many fucking times today. I was listening to
haven't
something
noticed.
and they kept saying girly pop, which I was like, oh, is that like a new thing?
So
that
the morning
teens are
toast?
saying?
I feel like Claudia
No.
says that.
No, it was. Oh my God, I don't even remember.
Was it Connor?
No, I don't remember what I was listening to. It wasn't the morning toast though. But anyway,
Okay.
it's still not coming to me. But anyway, let's just give a shout out to our Whitey tier members. If you don't know, we have a Patreon account. We post bonus episodes monthly too. We have a Discord. It's really fun. Come join. We love it there. So we like to thank our Whitey tier members. They get a shout out on the podcast. That is the highest tier that we have. So thank you to Brooke Huggard, Brooklyn Buffard, Brianna Connell, and Kate Govin.
Connell, that's my mom's maiden name.
Really?
Brianna, wait, that's my cousin's name. I wonder if that's her.
How does she spell it?
I believe it's C-O-N-N.
No, her first name.
B-R-I-A.
Okay, it's not her.
Oh, that's so funny.
She spells it with a Y.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I was like, that's my mom's name. Wait, that's my cousin's first name.
Did you ever have a phase in high school? Well, I guess your name wouldn't really work for it, but you would like change the vowels to Y's.
No,
like,
but I wanted my
Erin,
name to be Crystal.
Like ERYN. Like I would like write that on like my binders.
Why? It was like
just
a
like
phase.
Yeah.
Like everyone did that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's like when bands started using like upside down letters.
Oh,
or like
God.
V for A. Like
Not,
Purvis.
not just bands, like stores. And I'm
Stores.
like, I got something in like the other day and it was just like SNDY. And I was like, okay, is this like Sunday
Sandy?
or Sandy?
Oh,
Like I was
yeah.
like, this could be anything.
I would have thought Sandy right away.
Yeah.
Sunday makes sense. More actually.
Like literally
Do you know-
just have the letter. No, I still
Like
don't know.
if
to
I
this
had to
moment.
call and say the name, I'd be like, Cindy.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like, please give me a vowel.
Yeah.
Give me a vowel.
oh God,
It's a really hard wordle.
Just put in vowels.
Yes.
But yeah, so join our Patreon if that is something that you're interested in. The audio version of the podcast comes out on Wednesdays and the video version on YouTube comes out on Thursdays. So make sure that you're subscribed everywhere. And we love you guys and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.